I came here for the first time in 2007 as an intern. I was at Moody Bible Institute, and so I ended up here for a few months. And about a week after I got here, a little boy came named Peter. We could tell that he was really sick. Found out later that he was HIV positive, and his mother had died of AIDS, and he was being cared for by his grandmother, and she basically treated him worse than most Americans would treat their pets. She left him in the corner of the room, occasionally would throw food his direction. He was malnourished. He had the distended stomach. Hair was growing in white because he didn't even have enough nutrients to color his hair. His cheeks were swollen. He had rashes all over his body, but socially he was also, he'd been very deprived. He wouldn't talk, couldn't walk. We found out later that he was about 4 years old, and he looked like he was about 18 months old because he was so behind. So he came to the home. Within about 4 weeks, it was like he was a totally different child. He was running around laughing, playing, singing, dancing. We didn't even know that he could walk, and suddenly he's running. We didn't know he could talk, and he was talking. He was smiling. He was fighting with the other kids, and we were thrilled because he finally was showing emotion and showing that there was something going on. And that's just such a great picture of what Kids Alive does. You know, you take kids who are literally on the brink of death. The doctor from the hospital told us if he had gone another 3 or 4 days, he would have died. So they got to him just in time. And you see him now, and you don't even know that he's sick. He leads worship. He goes up and gives testimony, and he's a really good dancer. And it's just such an incredible story. Every time I look at him, it's like he embodies what Kids Alive is about.
What is keeping Kids Alive from rescuing more children out there is funding. Why part with that $35? Is because you change a child somewhere. You make sure that a child goes to bed and has a roof over their heads. They have someone who will counsel them, who will talk with them. In the middle of the night, I have a family. I have a father. He might not be my biological father, but he's here. So my opinion is part with it and impact a life. It's the honest thing to do. You can do so many other things. You can buy pizza, but at the end of the day, you'll eat that pizza and forget it. But when you change somebody's life, they will never forget it. I go with this verse that says, "Give and it will come back to you." It is true. You might think the amount is very insignificant, but to that child who we rescued out there in the streets, they don't have much to rely on. They don't have any dreams. But when they come to the home, given a new, fresh start, that's hope right there. They can now go back to school to be doctors, farmers, pharmacists, presidents, and that's what they want to be. They will be that because there's someone else helping them.